Good morning, everybody. Happy President's Day. Didn't really trade this morning. Looked at the charts, got a little scalp in on an eval, but that's about it. About break even. Gonna be trading some Warbux here in a second. Just gonna get the link out. Make sure I don't post it to the wrong groups. I've done that a couple times. I really do need to buy a new computer. This is lagging today. OBS acting weird. There we go. There's the music back. If it's too loud, let me know. Only thing I don't like about these crypto props is there's no way to trade directly on TradingView. I mean, you got like a TradingView view here, but I don't have all my indicators. Not that I need them, but I don't have my indicators. I have to rechart everything over here that I charted this morning. I feel like this volume's too loud on this. So let's take a look at what she's doing. There's a few trades I did take on this account. It's only a $5,000 account. I'm just testing these out. I don't need my executions up. There we go. Show you what I've been looking at. This wick is holding everything down on the daily. So I don't have my favorites on this yet. It's not to hunt for everything. How is it? Oh, probably here. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've had to actually look for... Where is... There's the rectangle. There we go. Okay, what happens? Let's make it snappy. There we go. Oh, I didn't save my preset on this. Nice. Okay, close enough. See how it's rejecting this wick like a fair value gap? You have very few friggin' indicators. Here's NQ. It's pretty clean if you're playing the chop. Looks like a continuation down. It's 5 minutes. Okay, how do I get rid of you? Thank you. We play this as a continuation swing low. I'm at swing high into the fair value gap. How many minutes we got? Oh, jeez. Got about 8 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. See what other settings we have in here. It didn't, looks like it didn't save anything of my savings, of my settings. I want that for sure. Countdown to close on the bar. There we go. So we got a clock on here too. Big ass fair value gap. Oh, there is no way to favorite them. How's all your trading day going? Or day in general? I know a lot of you have the day off. I'm not expecting much. It looks like all the action already happened and it's going to chop a little bit. Probably shut down the NQ. I'm not taking anything on it. Just need a little bit more for that evaluation to be passed. I was hoping I could grab something, but this is the best trade of the day right here. I was not looking at the chart there though. Like I said, I was half looking at the chart this morning. So I didn't see it until up here. That definitely would have passed it easy. Then I got into this continuation once I saw it. I'm like, okay, this continuation looks good. However, we're near the weekly open. I think there's also some other higher time frame bearish PD array. Oh, it could have went up to London, so I jumped in. I actually jumped in about right here. Went negative. Right off this order block. Let me actually draw it right around here. I market it in. And then it just hung out and kept on getting rejected here. So I got out on this candle here. It just kept rejecting. It was small. If it did pump, I was going to wait for a retrace and then try to play back up to London low. But I really wanted to see it break the weekly open with some force, and it didn't. So I was like, okay, I'm out. So I think, I don't know, maybe $10 or $20 on the free move. I think I can do this and see. Count summary. I made $22.50 on that trade. So a break-even trade, basically. I saw some people in the group that took this trade. That was a nice good trade. Then I saw some people taking this trade too, and I think we all had the same idea, like just get the hell out of here. Because I just didn't want to go. I mean, this was a good setup. This was perfect, right back into a fair value gap. Continuation. Made the order block here. And if we take the fibs off this order block. So, it's, you know, London low is right around the 3. Just failed. That's what happened. Holiday. Didn't want any continuation. Just chopped. So here we are on Bitcoin. This is Warbux. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sitting on your hands unless something really comes out. That's why I only did evals today. It wasn't gonna put any no risk today. What does everyone always say? Day trading doesn't mean trading every day. Would be if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know who you are. How you doing? Or maybe I do know who you are. Glad you're here though. New 15. Price actually just gonna be really slow, which I don't mind on this test eval here. Oh, how you doing? How's the morning going besides trading? Because you're not trading. But I don't blame you. This looks like a massive, whoops, bear flow. Holy crap. Like I said, nothing's set up here. This is so weird. Let's change the hell out of this. Not a bear flag guy, but because of our first mentor, I see them all the time. Not a flag guy at all. What's up, Sniper? What's up? I'll deuce. Hanging with the dog sounds good right now. I have mine sleeping on the floor next to me in the office here. Yeah, low volume. Well, dudes, you're still long soul. Oh, do. Let me get rid of all this, everything. What'd you take? Or what was your entry anyway? Soul's down almost 3% today. Sniper, I might not want. I might not want to ask what that means. Soul's looking pretty heavy though. No wonder you're not liking it. Wild Deuce. You guys are too friggin' much. You guys are too much. Soul's at 83. Holy shit. Like I've only really looked at Bitcoin. I mean, I do pull open this panel, but I ignore it. These are all old so-and-so's calls that I've been watching. Caspa at 3 cents, guys. 3 cents. Caspa definitely did shit the bed. This feels like I just want to... This definitely just feels like I want to just short the shit out of this. I don't like how this is moving. Really don't want to wait for another 15 minutes to close because I'm just scalping today. I'll wait for the retrace on this 1 minute and see if I can get back into it on to get to the downside. Where's my trading buttons? I was gonna say, this is not my watch list. It's a default watch list set up by Warbux. Is there more down here that I can't get to? Where's my... Yeah, there is. Why can't I get to it? There we go. Jeez, that was weird. There we go. Oh yeah, well, I heard a lot of people complaining that once Caspa launched the memes, everyone just dumped it. Why is my limit thing not showing up here? I do like this because I like this setup much better than this BS one here. If anybody knows how to change it back. See, I don't like this. I like this. I want the old way. Oh, here we go. With the dump. But I don't know where my controls are. Let's just go shoot. Oh, what the hell? Showed up after the fact. Glad I didn't get in. She reversed there for no reason. New 5-minute candle, but trap shorts. No need to trade today. You guys, if you don't see anything, don't take it. Preserve the mental capital. Would have got wrecked on that. Where'd you enter on Soul for the long Wild Deuce? I'm up for some poker. I played some last night. First time in a while. Oh, entry equals sad puppy. Okay. If you want me to look at a thing, I'll take a look at some stuff. Give me your ideas on them. Share. That got aggressive at the end of that 15-minute candle, huh? Didn't even come back into the fair value gap either. Just left double bottom. $84.70. Oh, all the way up here. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Swept out the lows. Just in a bounce. Oh, LMM style. LMM style. There we go. Yeah, so you're scaling in. Looks like my share is too low today. Tradify launched their crypto prop on Friday. Prices aren't too bad. Molasses day. Molasses. You're right. Low volume. Sometimes you get some good movement on low volume days with Bitcoin. I mean, you did this morning. Got this dump. Right off the equilibrium of that fair value gap. Random. Just over here to see the moving averages. So I was playing. Oh yeah, London's closed, so it's gonna get slow. Yeah. Right on Psycho Bear, most likely. I wonder if the futures closed today. I can't remember. Soon, right? I never trade holiday, so I don't know what the half day close time is for New York. Let's switch the sun up. Let's take a look at some other stuff. How are the metals doing? I haven't looked at the metals in a while. They go well, Deuce. Oh, so you really scaled into that because your take profit is lower than your entry? Your original entry. Yeah, don't blame me for wanting out. Yay, that's the bottom. Oh, no, it's not. Yay, that's the bottom. No, it's not. More downside for silver by the looks of it. It's nearing the end of the contract. Yep. I think it's funny that I still have that reputation as king of chop and I don't really play the chop anymore. But if you want to feel an adrenaline rush, then play 1 minute chop and on the NQ. I'll tell you the secret of how to do it too. I wish it was a little bit better here. Let's go see if the NQ is a little bit better. Oh, sure, yeah. All right, so you think we're going to a chop? every single swing low or swing high, right? Well, first define your range, right? We see the range, right? In here. It's probably going to fail now that I'm talking about it, but these would be perfect, right? You got a swing, you have a swing high here. This one would have failed. You just jump in off the candle. You take 1 or 2 candles, then wait for the swing low. And then jump off the swing low, take 1 or 2 candles, or even all the way back up to... You let it run on the direction you think it's going to go, right? So if you have a bullish bias, you just let it run until it makes another swing. This one would have stopped you out because your stop should be here. But then this swing, you could have got in and made it all back. Swing low here, jump up here, swing up. And then say this swing here, run it back down to at least here. Swing low here, ride a candle. It's stupid simple. Stupid simple. But you have to be confident that it's going to be in a chop. Like if you just take, and I only do it on evals if I'm doing it, right? So that's 65 ticks there. So what's that? That's 325 for each contract. And that's how you pass evals quickly. Morning, Rick. How are you doing? So this was actually a good chop to have done it in. If you predict that chop. Every swing high or swing low, go with it. Another little secret here is just go, if you want it to go, just go to the 50% range. So if you're taking this long here, sometimes you don't get many candles, right? Especially in this one here. You're jumping in here, taking profit here. And then you can let it run if you want, but you're taking the safe bets. Right? If you're playing the swing high here, run it back down to 50. I bet a lot of these are 786s or 707s. Yeah, there you go, 786. It's just a coincidence, guys, that I don't need to really change the fib length. Right? That's just coincidence. And then when it fails, it starts to fail, right? This looks like now this chop is going to fail here. Be willing to let yourself get stopped out, and let the ones ride in which direction you think where higher time frames are going. So again, if you're bullish, just let it ride longer on the ones that are bullish, and on the retracements, take quick profit. But I have not done that in quite some time. But now looking back at this would have been easy pass. Easy pass eval. Sorry, like we're not supposed to use the word easy, right? See, this is the bad kind of chop where it starts wicking like this. Bitcoin's not as smooth. You're getting wicked out, getting wicked out. But the hard part is predicting that this is going to go into a chop range, right? Because none of this was printed, right? You might have been able to predict it in this section here. Let's do this. Abracadabra, start new. Because this was holding a support. Right, that was holding the support. You can give it a prediction. Oh, it's going to run back up. And then you just wait to see if, then you just wait to see how it reacts here. If it just grabs it and starts to come back down. Right now you watch for the reaction. That's actually a bearish candle, but it got blown out. Wait for a swing high. Could have saved yourself here because it reacted off that fair value gap. Now broke it. Now you're in. Right? Swing high. Inverted that fair value gap. Add all the other sauce that you can see. Swing low here. Get in on this right now. Get in for 1 or 2 candles. It's kind of easy because we've seen it. Get in here. See how it reacts off this. Swept it. Swept it again. Wait for the swing low to form. Might be here. Yep, jump in here. Take it 1 or 2 candles. Or back to the range, top of the range. However you want to play it. Whatever your risk tolerance is. Well, I just gave you the keys to the kingdom on that one. That's how you win chop days. So when say people are like, oh, shit, because it's choppy. Well, it's not. Just turn your... You gotta turn on your scalping brain. Forget about runners. Forget about taking it for 100 points or whatever. Take what the market will give you. So when it starts to do this, you're thinking that it wants the reverse. Because that range is starting to get tighter. And that's why, right, this is how you play whatever, all these stupid ass patterns these people make. Gotta write down that. I might want to cut that out too. I'm bad at this though because it takes forever for YouTube to render the live, and then I forget that I want to. Then I forget that I wanted to friggin' do something with it. So it was around 12 o'clock. I talked about chop. See, this is the bad kind of chop. It's like a grindy, uppy chop. You can clearly see the difference between good chop and bad chop, right? It probably looks like a mess on, yeah, on the higher time frames. Might even be barcode, yeah, barcoding on the 15. But you had, if you wanted to get aggressive here, you had 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trade, 4 trade, 5 trade, 6 trade. The 6th one would have failed. And you may have lost on this one too, if you didn't catch that fair value gap was respected. Like this one here, disrespected it. There were no fair value gaps here, so just jump in. Is there anything anybody wants me to look at? Let's try something different. Uranium is pulling back too. I'm surprised uranium is pulling back. Didn't get to the 2. Oh, is there a new contract? Nope. The gold and silver are just doing the same thing, right? For the most part, yeah. Gold's a little stronger. That's natural. Actually, a lot stronger. CG to CJ. Oh, I'm on 1. That's fine. Okay. Another dump on Bitcoin. Oh, you can't do that same thing. You can. On the other trading view. Small candle wick. 15 looking like, yeah, okay. Right off the 50% of the fair value gap. That was a pretty good reaction. Got minute and 40 seconds, 2 minutes 40 seconds left on the 15. Let's see if we're gonna get a continuation, and we will jump in. Being rude though. We do want to see a retracement, but we want to see the retracement happening. In the next candle. Sorry guys, I keep on smacking the shit out of my mic. Make it a little higher, there we go. Let's check a few things over here with some other indicators. Give me a little more confidence. Again, I'm just looking for a change of state of delivery for more downside. Maybe you could come reach up into this fair value gap on the new 15. Gotta be patient here. Don't want to jump in too soon. Don't want to let the candles FOMO me in. Okay, I don't mind this. We only have 30 seconds left on this. I don't mind seeing that dive down and then bite back up a little bit. Actually want it down a little bit more. That way we have room to create a fair value gap off of this. But we might not, because this is going to be a... Yeah. Look. I haven't traded Bitcoin in so long. There we go, a little pump. So you want that wick to form like it is right now. And you want to change in the state of delivery, which would be below that. Oh. Might wait for a slightly little more confluence on this one. I know it's just an eval, but she's getting aggressive. I wanted that candle to trade back up, not back down. You didn't trade up first. She just took off. That was aggressive. Guess we had to jump right in there. Just stopping right here on all of this resistance. Done. see how it reacts off of this fair value gap. I think that's a smooth candle there. Looks smooth to me. Okay, let's see how she starts to react here. I think my screen is frozen on. There we go. Something's acting weird with the GUI trade is what they use for, or DX trade. Do you guys trade any crypto props at all? I know there's Breakout, Tradeify, and Warbux. Then somebody told me about some other ones. I can't remember the names though. I'm having a hard time knowing if this is stalling out because they're so low volume or if it's the thing freezing because we're frozen again. I don't trust it all of a sudden. Like not the setup, so I don't trust this platform all of a sudden. It keeps on freezing. There it is. It's frozen again. Yeah, REKT. There are too many rules. Just low entry to get capital though. I trade him beside my self-funded. It's free money. Yeah, but the rules do suck. Tradeify has good rules. Lucid has good rules for NQ. Stay away from Apex. They have horrible rules and rules you don't know about until they don't want to pay you. And then they'll pull out the encyclopedia of their rules and say, see, you scratched your nose while in a trade on the 30th. You lost your funded account. A lot of the rules are real simple, like consistency. Like some of them are dumb and understandable at the same time. Like they're trying to prevent people from just gambling their accounts. So like consistency rule is like your biggest trade can't be more than X% of all of your trades. So like say you have a consistency rule of 20% and you made $1,000, like in your profit goal was $1,000. This inverted and went, huh? And you made $300 one day, and you got to $1,000. Well, that was obviously 30%. So you have to keep trading till that $300 is 20% of the amount that you've gotten. Let's see what other some of the other rules. Like Tradeify doesn't have many. No hedging, obviously. You can't hedge your accounts. You can't like send one of your Tradeify accounts long and another one short. Like a lot of them are just common sense ones. Like I don't know. Sometimes then obviously they have rules of how many contracts you can trade. Go to the help center here. Not being paid for any of this, guys. Not trying to sell you anything. Just answering some questions. Okay, consistency rule we went over. It's like you can't make whatever. I'm gonna take my headphones off with this. You can't make whatever. 20% of whatever it is here. Trailing max drawdown. This trails you, so like for the... Is that accordion? No. So what trailing drawdown basically is how much money you have to play with. So like a $50,000 account, you have $2,100 to play with. As your account balance goes up, the amount that you can lose stays the same, but that threshold follows you. So it just... So say let's do even numbers here. When the Wild Deuce you got out, $10 in and out. Nice. So say you have a trailing drawdown. I'll just use these numbers. Say you can only lose $2,000. So when you start your account at obviously $50,000, you can draw down to $48,000. But then say you make $1,000 on your first day, so now you have 51,000. That trails down to 49,000. So now you can only go down to 49,000. So that's what trailing drawdown is. Daily loss limit. Some people have daily loss limit. So like some accounts say how much, literally daily loss limit, how much you can lose in a day before your account is breached. Hedging rules, we went over that. News trading, a lot of people allow you to trade news on the evals because they want you to blow them, but they don't allow you to trade them on your funded because they want you to not make money on the gamble. Times to trade, that's obvious. Basically when the market's open, and you have to be out. You have to be out of your trades on almost every single prop firm on NQ by the time that the market closes for NQ. So there's different times on different props. So you want to check into what time you have to be out of your trade by. If you don't, they'll breach your account. There's no like overnight holding of it. You have to close it by the end of the day, and then you can re-enter again when the market opens at 6, but you have to have it closed out by then. Restricted countries, people have been running into that. They keep restricting more countries. Those are based off CME rules. So that's not whatever the CME says that people can trade is whatever it is. It's out of the prop firm's hands. Products and assets. Every place will give you a list of products and assets you can trade. A lot of places banned the trading of gold and silver during this pump and dump because too many people were making money. Account management, yeah, breast guidelines, be professional, blah blah blah. That's kind of stuff. And that's basically that's why like these rules here are some of the easiest ones to go by. Apex has literally books and books and books and books and books and books and books of rules. I hope that answered the question well enough. Anytime, Rick. If you ever want to get into it and you want to talk to me any more about it, go ahead and DM me or tag me in the group, and I'll do my best to answer whatever I can. Again, not selling you anything, not paid by anybody. Just giving you my honest opinions on the best ones. But before you get into the prop, make sure that you have an edge. You have a winning strategy. You know how to execute. No sense of wasting money until that. Same with obviously same with a self-funded. But I think you do. So it's kind of just icing on the cake if you're already trading self-funded. Because there's ways to copy trade your self-funded and your prop firm, so they take the exact same trade. I should say that on the NQ with I use Trade of 8. As of right now, I don't think there's any way to copy trade the crypto prop firms because they're all using DX. And obviously, you're probably going to use like an exchange, like whatever Mexi or whatever everyone's using for exchanges nowadays. And that's a lot harder because, as you can see here, right, this platform has a different price of Bitcoin. We're at 67.9. This is 67.8. See, different. Caught up with each other right here, right now, but. Okay, guys, this is gonna chop, so I'm actually run now, but I'm gonna go have lunch, play with the dogs, and I'll see you in Discord, and really appreciate you hanging out on this boring trading day. Looks like somebody made money though. That's nice. See you then. Peace.